Greetings, globeheads and flurfers. As we've witnessed over the past couple days, NASA, this time in cooperation with SpaceX, has made us a whole bunch of beautiful CG. Have made us some more proof that the Earth is a globe. Really enjoyed watching the launch of the Falcon with the Dragon vehicle and these two astronauts. It's really exciting that the United States of America is once again putting people into space after something like 9 years since the space shuttle program went away. For those of you that don't know this, I actually had somebody tell me yesterday, well, that's not true. We've had astronauts in space all along. No, American astronauts have been going to the International Space Station, but they've had to literally hitch a ride with the Russian Soyuz for the last 9 years. We, as a country, we have not been putting people in space for 9 years. A lot of people didn't realize that. So yesterday was the official return to space for America, and it's really exciting. I mean, just from the standpoint of jobs. The day after the space shuttle flew for the very last time, the very next day there were 2,000 pink slips went out. 2,000 people lost their jobs. And within the next couple of years, it was something like 7,500. So just from that standpoint, it's really exciting to see this, to see Americans back in space. But of course, flat earthers will question everything, as flat earthers do. And look, I don't have any problem with questions. If you are ignorant, and I don't mean ignorant as an insult in any way, ignorant just means you don't know. I'm ignorant when it comes to computers. That's why my videos aren't the quality of, Fight the Flat Earth or Simon Dan or, Team Skeptic, any of these, because I don't have that skill with a computer for making videos. I'm completely ignorant in that area. So there's nothing wrong with being ignorant, but when you're ignorant about things and you ask questions because you really genuinely not want to know, that's a good thing. Unfortunately, a lot of times I think flat earthers will ask questions in a rhetorical or even accusatory manner, as if they think their question itself somehow debunks the globe. The problem with flat earther questions is that they often just reject or refuse the answer, which I've always believed, if you're not willing to at least listen to the answer, then don't ask the question to begin with. But as I was watching the docking today between the Dragon and the ISS, I was watching it online, and people were commenting. The vast majority of the comments were awesome. It was comments coming from all over the world, congratulating them and talking about how great it was to see this and everything. But every once in a while, somebody would pop up with a obvious flurfer question, kind of gotcha kind of questions, like, okay, where are the stars? So I want to actually answer this, whether you're willing to listen to the answer or not. Throughout this docking video, I heard at least 3 occasions, on at least 3 different occasions, I heard someone over the radio on the video say that the sunset was approaching. Okay, what does that mean? First of all, that means that's daytime. Okay, it's daytime. We do not see stars in the daytime. There's another way that you could know that this was daytime, and that was by the fact that you could see the approaching Dragon vehicle. You know, that big bright white vehicle that was approaching in the camera view? I want you to do this. Do this experiment. Find a big full-size white van. Now, I don't know exactly what size the Dragon vehicle is. I've never been close to it. But I imagine, based on the I think it's bigger than the, Apollo lunar capsules and stuff. I think it's bigger than that a little bit. And based on the looks of it, my guess is it's somewhere similar in size to a full size van. Not a minivan, but a full size van. So get yourself a full size van that is white, not cream color, but bright white like the Dragon. Go out on a moonless night when you can see millions of stars. Drive out into the countryside in that van. Make sure that you're not in a forest, but you're in open fields where it's clear. And remember, no moon, nighttime, not dusk, not twilight, but complete pitch black nighttime with no moon. Drive out into a field to where you can see more stars than you'll ever see in the city. No light pollution whatsoever. Way out in a field. Now, get out of your bright white van with your camera and walk out 200 meters. Then turn around, point your camera at your van, and with no flash, take a picture. Now look at the picture on your camera and tell me what you see. If you can see stars, if the light level where you are is so low that you can see the stars, you're not going to be able to see that van. If you have enough light to light up the area where you can see the van, you will no longer be able to see stars. And if you can see them with your eye, if you can see the stars in your van at the same time with your eye, you will not capture it on your camera that way. Never going to happen.
But wait a minute. NASA fanboy, why is the sky black if it's nighttime, if it's daytime?
That is a very good question, actually. And what you should be asking is, during the daytime on Earth, why is the sky blue? Google that. Look that up. Understand that. Come to a complete understanding scientifically of why the daytime sky on Earth is blue. And then see if you still have a question in your mind why the sky is black during the daytime in space. Again, there's nothing wrong with the question, as long as you're willing to listen to the answer. Another interesting question that I saw this morning is somebody said, "What's taking a picture? How are they taking a picture of the Dragon capsule from above? What's above it taking the picture?" Well, the picture was being taken from the International Space Station. And it wasn't being taken from above. If it was being taken from above, then you'd see the Earth in the background behind the capsule. Remember, down is toward the surface of the Earth. Up is away from the surface of the Earth. So if you were directly above the capsule, looking down on it, the entire Earth is below you. In this video, most of it, I don't think you could even see the Earth. So we were looking out parallel, not down. We were looking from the ISS as the Dragon capsule is approaching from behind it. Dragon capsule on its side with its nose cone pointing toward the ISS, because that's how it links up to dock. Good question, but the answer is the camera was on the ISS. But again, there ain't nothing wrong with asking questions. But if you're a full-fledged flat earther, you're going to ignore the answer anyway. Y'all have a good day.